Hello again. We are looking today at problem number 1 found on page 149 of your Geometry Part 1 textbook. This is in the lesson talking about properties of parallel lines. In number 1 here, it's wanting you to identify specifically supplementary angles, but we know that from looking through this whole lesson that there are several rules that can be applied throughout this chapter when you have two parallel lines and a transversal that goes between them. Anyway, the question here is that the measure of 3 here, the measure of 3 right here is 55 degrees. Okay, which angles are supplementary to angle 3, and how do you know? Again, we're specifically kind of honing in on the word supplementary. Supplementary means that they add up to be 180 degrees. Okay, so by definition of straight angle, we can look real quickly and know that because these are side by side on the same line, 4 is supplementary. And of course, if that's 55, that means that one's got to be 125, which is what they're trying to say to you in this part of the problem. But anyway, the measure of angle 4 would be supplementary. This 3 and 2 also lie on the same line, so that's why angle 2 is supplementary. Angle 8, 3 and 8 are what we call same side interior. Anytime you have two parallel lines and on the inside between those two parallel lines, these two angles right here are always supplementary. So angle 8 would be there, as well as angle 6, because if angle 8 is supplementary and angle 6 is vertical from that, remember vertical angles are equal in value, so that means that angle 6 is also supplementary to 3 as well. So we ended up with 2, 4, 8, and 6. All of those would be supplementary. Okay. Now, the Got It question says, if you know the measure of one of the angles, can you always find the measure of all 8 angles when two parallel lines are cut by a transversal? And the answer to that is yes. Through several of the postulates that are given throughout this chapter, again, by either vertical angles or two angles side by side are supplementary, or the interior same side postulate, or alternate interior, or anything like that. Between all those postulates that we have, if you know one angle, technically you could find all 8 of them. So good luck on that. This is a good, simple, easy problem that as long as you know your rules, the problem will be just fine.